typically for a wedding, you can count on like 60 to 70% positive responses. I think we had like 95% positive response. And we will be talking to those people who didn't come tonight. I did just want to tell one little story. Nick is a financial advisor, helps people with their retirement and college savings and all of that. But when he started out, he didn't know anybody here in Cleveland. He didn't have any friends or family here. They started out by sending him out to school districts to talk to the teachers and try to sell them retirement plans and talk to them about their retirement plan. One day he was set up at his little table at the teacher's lounge in Cleveland Heights High School. He had his suit on and a white shirt, looking all professional and smart. And a pretty young teacher walked in, and he somehow caught her eye and asked her if she'd be interested in talking to him about a retirement plan. And she said, "I'm like 23 years old. I don't need a retirement plan. What are you talking about?" That is how Nick met Gina. In my profession, we have rules against dating our clients, but I guess in financial services, it's different.
Now, when Nick asked me to be his best man, I thought it would be pretty easy. But then I realized the hardest part wasn't writing this speech. It was getting through the wedding without Nick checking his damn heart rate on his Whoop band every 5 minutes. Now, if you don't believe me, on the bus, they compared the strain scores. More to come later. As some of you may know, Nick is obsessed with his Whoop fitness band. He tracks everything, his sleep, his recovery, his strain. I'm pretty sure he even knows his strain level right now. And of course, Gina, you are no better. Gina's right there with him. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that the two of them have a competition going on today of who can record a higher strain level. I don't know about anyone else. I think that's a little weird. Nick's band is on his bicep if anyone wants to increase some stress, and Gina's band is on her thigh. Do with that what you will. I've had the privilege of having you as an older brother, and today I get to watch you start this new chapter. You've always been driven, whether it's your career, your fitness, or as we all know, those daily Whoop stats. And Gina, you're truly the perfect match for him. You keep him grounded and happy, and now you're stuck with him. It's obvious that you found something special. Your bond is strong, and I sure hope it's stronger than Nick's daily strain score. You complement each other in the best ways possible, and I have no doubt your life together will be filled with joy, competition, and I hope perfectly optimized recovery. So everyone, let's raise a glass to Nick and Gina. May your marriage be always in the green zone, and may your love be as strong as your workout recovery. Cheers. Cheers.
I'm one of many other people here that were at one time or another employed by Pizzazz on the Circle. That is where I came to meet our lovely bride, Gina. Although when we first met, I probably would have told you that I was a little bit afraid of her because she used to yell quite a bit. But once Gina decided she was going to adopt me as a friend, I realized that she was actually harmless and I would grow to love her dearly. I remember sitting at the bar of the Highland Heights Paninis around Christmas time 2022. Gina was telling me she was going on what would be her first date with Nick, and she said, "If you don't hear from me tomorrow, you probably killed me." And I'm glad that wasn't the case. Flash forward a few months to May, we're at Panini's again. This time Gina tells me I'm gonna marry him, and we are going to be engaged by September, I guarantee it. As we all know, Gina isn't wrong about much. A few more months went by and August 11th hit and I got a phone picture of Gina sporting some new bling on her ring finger. Guess where we went to celebrate? Panini's, you guessed it, good job. After my initial reaction of excitement, I must admit I did think, man, that was fast. But that's when I realized that when you want to spend the rest of your life with someone, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
look beautiful. Why are you crying? Why are you crying?
Mom started crying.
You shouldn't cry. This is your wedding day.
You look nice in yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Don't cry. No more crying, please, Gina. Your mother's crying. You're crying. Now, this is a momentous occasion. This is the first time in my life that I am entrusting the safekeeping of my most cherished person to someone else. I'm very confident that Nick is up to the challenge, as I am confident that my daughter is up to the challenge of being a wife and, God willing, a mother in the mold of her mother. To the newlywed, to the couple that we love and that we are hoping for the best for, Gina and Nick.
We are very, very happy to have Gina Baase as a part of the family. It sounds really nice saying that. Have a toast to Nick and Gina.
Today is just that, the first day of the rest of your lives together. And I know the two of you will create nothing short of an incredibly beautiful life. Nick, you are exactly what I always knew Gina would find in a partner. You are kind, you are thoughtful, and I know you would do absolutely anything for her. You compliment her in the best way possible, and I can't begin to explain how happy I am that life has brought the two of you together, even if it means you get to take my place at the Specia pool. To wrap things up, I'm going to ask Gina to place her hand on the table, and Nick to place her hand on top, and cherish this moment, Nick, because it's probably the last time you're going to have the upper hand. Cheers to the bride and groom. We love you.